All right. Let's see here. Making sure this is working. All right. Okay, it is. Let's see here. Everything seems to be going well. I haven't played this in a really long time, so I think the last thing I was working on this sorceress. Then I moved over to Necro and a Javazon, and I slowly started working on like a lightning sorceress, paladin, but I haven't really done much on them. So let's reacquaint. Let's check these guys out. I like to use controller because I usually play on console, and it's just easier to play this game in controller, it feels like. So the big thing with my Necro was I got all the runes and everything, so he's kind of decked out. Some good stuff. This amulet's pretty terrible, but, well, it's okay. Like, the +1 to skills sucks instead of 2. All resist is great, and the MF's great. And I could not find homunculus, so I had to straight up just trade for one, which sucked. And I put an in it because at the time my resistances were really bad, but with charms it's easy to max them out after you get the charms. But my resistances were really bad, so I put an in it, but I guess I can take it out now, but it's fine. I don't really care. And then of course I just cannot find war tribes with good MF for the life of me. So alders, and just some generic FCR rings, which are pretty bad actually. But whatever. And then gold wrap from MF. And then this took me so long to get, and I got this myself. I self-farmed, did not trade for this or the runes at all. And the only thing I traded for was this homunculus, and I found the Shaco and the arm and everything else. And then just some, there's like an MF charm with life, it's pretty cool. Some resistances, MF, 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 MF. MF, MF, resistance, MF, and then Geeds, Skiller, and then a torch I traded for because I have not done Ubers yet. This is a pretty good torch actually. I think that's it. And I got some stuff saved. I made a insight golem, so my mercenary has this Tomb Reaver. That's a good Tomb Reaver. I don't really have any great jewels to put in it, so I just put some runes in it for now, but that Tomb Reaver is just beautiful, and S3 socket Tomb Reaver's so good. Then I don't want to make a Fortitude yet. I'm saving my runes, so I just made like a Duress for now. It has resistances and some cool stats, and then just Taurasha because I don't feel like doing this socket quest again, to be honest. Because I have I got 2 alms and got some decent high runes, but I just do not feel like making what is it called? A Fortitude. Yeah, because I only have 1 low. Like, that's it. I was like, I'm not sure if I'm going to do grief or not. Then I got some more skillers in here, but I don't really give a crap about poison and bone. And I had a chance guards on, but I was like, I got enough MF. MF's at like, at 305. It's all you really needs like 200, 250. It starts to go downhill after that. And I think I got just garbage on switch. I have a gold dagger and a rhyme, which brings my MF up, but I don't really switch like ever because you lose all your summons. But let's get to it here because I want to show off some farming here. Because I haven't streamed in so long, like my characters got so much better. But I haven't been playing. When this came out, I was playing like daily, like up to at the extreme most like 8 hours a day. And then I started slowing down like a couple hours or an hour, and then eventually I just haven't played it in like a while. And then now I'm playing it like maybe an hour every other day, so not much at all. Like after you get your gear, you're kind of done. But this is just a summoner necro. I just use Corpse Explosion like all the time.
I can't use this yet. use this yet.
Still looking for Power Rock's armor and high runes and stuff. But this is what I've been getting, so just nothing good. It's actually kind of why I stopped playing so much, is the drop rates are so low after a while. Like, I got really lucky getting what I have now, and then it just stopped, basically, because, you know, not coincidentally, because I played less, but the drop rates just really well. I'm on player 1 this week online. I was thinking of starting a grill at some point now, but I don't know. It's tough. Yeah, I didn't show what my skills are at, but it's a summoner necro. It's not really anything special. Show it in a second. Spicy is good. Oh, just get out of there. Yeah, with the Enigma, it just really, it's just so good. It just makes the Summoner Necro so much better. Like, just positioning on the summon is a godsend. So I got like the usual max skeleton mastery and max race skeleton, then like 1 point in each of these. I put like did I put more in these? Yeah, these are all 1 point, just literally. And then I maxed out, what did I max out? I maxed out Bone Wall for some reason. I can't even tell you why. I maxed out Corpse Explosion. I started using Bone Armor just for some extra damage resistance, and then just one of these. Really didn't need to. It's the Summoner Necro is so powerful. It almost doesn't matter what your skills are as long as you maxed out your skeletons, basically.
I can't use this yet.
I just like deleting it all, sadly. I mean, it's just garbage. Usually you just come up just completely short when I'm farming. It's like the better gear I have, the worse gear it drops. As you can see, you just shred everybody and you take like no damage. It's great. Not great on bosses though, unfortunately. Sort of lag. So my run consists of, I do Pindle, I do Eldritch and Shank, and then I go straight to the pit. So I'm just, sometimes I'll stop in here and kill people because it's just so fast and easy. Go in the pits. I've never gotten anything in the pits, by the way. So it's player 1. What do you expect? It's like the worst possible way to farm player 1. Drops are so bad. Like every cool item I got is just off of random mobs on the way to the so-called popular hotspots. You know, it's never at the hotspots. It's on the way to the hotspots. Up again. He's gonna say I can't use this yet like a third time. I'm trying to corpse explode the controller, so I'm not really targeting anything. I'm just aiming in a general direction.
I can't use this yet.
Just mash buttons like a madman. But you just see what I'm doing now. Just drop immediately. Kill so fast and so easily, you might wonder if you're missing drops. Right, with drops like these, you're not missing anything. Yeah, I guess the next item I'd be looking for my Necro is either the Death's Web, which I kind of don't really care because I'm not running a poison Necro anyway, and I'm not planning on it, or more Skillers or something. Definitely War Traveling Boots would be great. They're just not dropping. Like, I've gotten, I think, 2 pairs of them. One was Ethereal, and then the other one just had like, it had like 29% MF on it or something ridiculously low. And I was just like, it's like barely more than the boots I have out now. No, it's garbage. I think I still have it. But this is insanely tanky, just powerful build, extremely strong. Resist, like, immunities you just completely ignore basically. I take very little damage, and if I do, I can teleport out, or my minions take like 99% of damage. It's just a great character. Easy to build up. Like, the only problem with Summoner Necro is if you do not have Enigma, it's like, it's just not as good. Straight up. Another one. What are you guys trying to tell me here with this? What is this piece of crap anyway? Sivert? Yeah, Sivert. Small charm, I'll take it. Ooh, stinky small charm. Yeah, and you gotta kind of stay on top of your revives and stuff. But yeah, the thing about Summoner Necro is if you don't have teleportation, your minions are really annoying. So when you get the teleportation of the Enigma, it just makes your life, it's like quality of life. And then the walk speed's great, and all the other bonuses are great. It makes your life easier. Wow, I got way too many charms or gems. You re-roll Grand Charm here. Ugh. Crap. Almost got max money, so let me gamble real quick too. Still trying to get like Amara's or just something great, but it's just not happening. So I'm just gambling amulets. It's like the one slot that I can think of off the top of my head. It's just not making me happy on my character. Stinky gambles. I just like to keep all my gold full here in my stash, like full on each tab, and then whenever my personal gold gets full, then I'll gamble. And I just got random crap. I got like an extra insight in case my iron golem dies, extra oculus, this little cool assassin circlet, Kira's, this, Scolders, just random crap. I need to do a socket quest on this, but I'm too lazy. I got a ton of 5 open socket phase blades for some reason. I don't know why. And then these are all my leftover charms and rings and stuff are. My runes. And all I got, like I said, in here is I got an extra monarch, a mage fist, and 3 pieces of trangs. Or 4, I guess I should say. Where's my... Yeah, and then I'm wearing the 4th. So that was hits, which is disappointing like always. Because unless you're running in there at like player 7 with some magic find barb or something, it's always garbage. I'm not too worried about my cast rate because this is such a tanky character. Not like literally tanky, it's not like I'm tanky and stuff, but like tanky because my minions are tanky. Such a tanky character, you're just... Like your cast rate isn't that important. I mean, I still die in this game, so I'm not dodging it. Oh, you guys here. Go towards the inside of the fire. And I don't really clear out Tristan anymore, as I've done this so many times, but sometimes I'll stop and just kill the champion or something to get out of it. I just wanted to get something to put on my items found here. I'm trying to copy Mr. Llama. Because he's doing a grail right now, so this is kind of like a crappy online grail in a way.
Greetings.
Sparking mail. That's not even worth writing items found. It's just so bad. I forgot that was a sparking mail. Let's put like at least an exceptional or unique or something on here. And of course it'd be cows. Cows is just got bases, random uniques can drop. Of course, the high runes. I have gotten some high runes. I think I got an Olm in here, and I got at least a bear in here before. So running cows just for the possibility of the high runes is worth it. And the experience is not horrible. Stay up to like level 5-ish. And it's just kind of fun. Just relatively easy after a certain point. I really need to get like basically a fortitude type. Basically just fortitude actually, not even fortitude type on my mercenaries. Takes you guys so long. Oh, I forgot to revive. And the revive button. I can only, this is the max, I can use 14 skellies and then 14 revives. And the skeleton mages are garbage, and I actually don't recommend using them, especially when they freeze enemies and shatter them. But it's like, it's free damage. What the hell does that say? It's free damage either way. Oh no. Oh, let's see here. I'll log into this thing real quick. Kidding me? It freaking captures anytime I try to do anything on a computer. It's really annoying. There you go. Oops. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but get back to the game. It's like a bot or something. It's actually been so long since I got such one. I think the Tomb Reaver about a couple weeks ago, the last decent drop I had. It's been really, it's like the worse the drops, the less I play, and then the less I play, the worse it drops. It's like a vicious cycle. That's why like the best thing you can do for drops is actually get all the rest of the strategies, play the game, and play it a lot. It's the best thing you can do. And then, of course, if you do play a lot consistently, then most of the quality of fights that's out there. I shouldn't say the best thing if you forgot to play a lot. I mean, like, the first thing you should do. You guys are all separated together. Just need to group up. Sometimes I literally just, when they're all spaced out, I'll start playing like super aggressive just to get them to close range. Way too spread out. The only thing I'm really worried about is if my Iron Golem dies. Although I have backup, so I have backup for the fight, which is annoying. It's kind of a lot of work to get it together, so. Did I kill the Cow King? Terrible in here. Like an empty land cow level. Haha, Shaco. Yeah, I think that was him down there somewhere. Horrible talent. You know what? That's fine. It happens.
I can't do that here.
Alright, so the next part of my farming route is, let's see, I just did Outer Cloister, then I do Stony Field for the cow level, is I come over here and do Chaos Sanctuary, which has been a complete waste of time for me personally, not in general, but I have not found a single decent anything in Chaos Sanctuary. Like Diablo hasn't dropped anything, these guys have. Of course, I should probably seal Prophecies quicker, but it is invisible on here. It's not hard, but it's not, like, it's messy too. Like, you're constantly hit with debuffs, like, non-stop, and it's just, it sucks. It's not been a good place for me. I think the best thing I got out of here was, like, a kind of okay, Grand Charm from Diablo once, and I re-rolled it and got, like, a skiller, but it was like, I don't know how many times I had to re-roll, so this place just is miserable. Like, the cows have been okay. It's been predictably unpredictable, but this place has been predictably just dreadful now. Like I said, as you can see, there's no problems. It's just terrible drops.
I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet.
Bot spam calling them. about all I'll get is like a rare jewel or something here and there, like a soul rune. It's nothing special. And then meanwhile, I'm getting cursed with some like through the Wichita. Unbelievable. That's like an Immortal King's Boulder Crusher or whatever. That drop. You know, that's worth a mention on my item found list. Alright. I think that's worth a mention. Tab back over. Yeah, I got a second monitor now, so this is much easier to stream and actually see what's going on. Probably just grab that ball just so it's like I actually found it, not just saying I found it from people who are new here. Oh, can you identify from? Yeah, so Mortal King, Stone Crusher, Ogre Maul. So IK Maul, Mortal King. I've gotten those a bunch of times, so that's why I'm not like excited about it or anything. Good drop though. I mean, it's better than nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up this jewel. I need some enhanced damage. XP jewels. Oh, it's a freaking glitch. The seal. Notice if I do this and come back, it usually works. Yeah, it's just some weird glitch. You gotta be real careful right here with more decide or whatever it's saying. Yeah, that Madison or it will just melt you. I will take a bramble mints, thank you.
I can't use this yet.
I want to keep my numbers up for revive for Diablo, which is good consistent. Necromancer just does not kill bosses quickly. Well, I mean, it's the Summoner Necro. Actually, the Poison one, Poison Nova Necro, does pretty good. It's a drawback to having godlike mob killing powers.
I can't use this yet.
Over revive just in case. Yeah, see, watch how long it takes me to kill Diablo. It's just not fast enough in my opinion.
Not even death can save you.
I'm gonna do Decrepify on him. And that's with my mercenary having that awesome move. This takes too long on him. I mean, it's still fast. Like, as you can see, he's almost dead. And he's dead. It's just not fast. Hey, I'll take it. Double axe, I don't remember what this is. Check it out. I think it's an exceptional item.
Good to see you.
My phone is blowing up.
Greetings.
See, these are not horrible, but yeah, those are horrible actually. That's horrible as well. So is that. It's a shame if somebody was watching or they were a noob or something, I would totally give them that, but it's not worth anything to me. Again, too many gems. Wow, I have way too many burning essences, so actually that's also I would give that to somebody. It's a shame. Let's go check out this double axe. Oh, it's ethereal. Not great. Not great.
Stay a while and listen.
Blade bone. Oh, this is not exceptional. That's a normal. I don't think I've picked that up before though. So. Alright, then I try to do World Stone. World Stone's actually, again, it's still totally doable with the Necro, and it's actually easy. But if you get the Lightning Ghost, the Blown, like, it sucks. It sucks as a class. They just do so much damage. So I'll go in here and just kind of test the waters. It's okay so far. Yeah, that's good. So I'll see if I can force the turn. I have this thing where I play and I'm just cursed like the entire time. Literally cursed, like metaphorically. You can see this kill zone here. We have amplified damage on us and we're still just shredding everybody. And this is literally like one of the hardest areas to do, if not the hardest. You just can get any type of damage. You can get dominated here easily. And again, I can just kind of play pretty. Yo, what's up, dude? I can play pretty pretty sloppy, and you're just good to go with an Necro. What's going on, man? Like, I just teleported into attack, and that should kill me, but I'm a Necro, so no problem. We're chilling. Yeah, I feel like I haven't streamed in a really long time, and I keep watching Llama streaming, so I try to stream again. The mob Benson in here is so good.
I can't use this yet.
What are you guys doing? What the hell is that? Yeah, so I got this other monitor now, and I was thinking that I should be able to stream what's going on my Xbox while my computer's on, like, on the other monitor, but it's kind of technical. I'm not sure exactly how to do it. I have to look it up. I'm going to start the Holy Grail. I actually mentioned that a minute ago. I was thinking about it. I would do it in single player, though, definitely, because then I could do players 8 and everything. Although I'm not saying I would do players 8 the whole time at all. That's another thing people assume. When people say they want players online, and everybody can run players 8. And if you ran players 8, you would get shredded or do no damage if you're not properly geared or experienced. But single player, I definitely at least do players 3 most of the time, and that's just already much better than players 1 in the long run. So I don't know if I'll start a Grail. I really just need to stream more. I just have not been streaming. I've been using every excuse in the book. Look at these mobs. Getting shredded. The thing about Holy Grail 2 is if I do it on single player, I would just have to start over basically, because I think I already kind of started some single player stuff, so it would be like kind of cheapen the experience if I already had a head start. So I'd like to show a Grail from the beginning, like Llama's doing right now. So, but like I said, I just don't know if I'm gonna do it. Plus, I have really bad luck. It's like I am not that guy to do a Grail quest on a stream unless you just want to see somebody lose their soul. Because I just do not have good luck. Like, it took me a stupid amount of time to get the gear I have. Man, I'm like super cool. I mean, yeah, it's streaming. I have plenty of time to stream. I'm just being a baby. I'm like really, I'm not an introvert or anything, but I very, I don't like to be social a lot of the time. Streaming, even if nobody's watching, it's still kind of a social thing. I'm trying though. I'm trying. I just like to stream more. Finally, so where is the exit of this place? And this is a great place to farm. I found a griffins in here. You can find any of these in World Chunky, but you can also find your death, because it is nasty in here. So it's not for every class or everybody per se. It definitely could be pretty much anybody, but it's like, you know, it's tough. Not for me. I don't know how anyway. Oh, you just gotta do that to me, people. Lacquered plate. Normal lacquered plate instead of it. So, this is exactly what I'm looking for too, with the cow armor. That'll be the first step I will finish. That's good anyway. I did trade for his Cal's amulet or my sorceress, because I just did not find it. I've gotten so many amulets and they're all angelic, so
I can't use this.
whatever the other specs are. I don't remember exactly. I can see it. My bad. Yeah, I came all just like a minute before we got on. I've found like probably 5 of them so far, so it's not really impressive for my stuff. I'm trying to make a little list of stuff I find that's halfway decent, like Echelon does. But it's kind of tough when you don't find anything. So.
I can't use this yet.
I really don't want to amplify damage on me, but I'll make sure I have it off before too many waves. Take it off now. I'm just cursed like all the time when I play in my Necro. It's like my Necro just invites enemies to do amplify damage. I need some more. Yeah, my numbers are going to start going down in a minute here. I'm going to want as many minions as possible for Veil.
I can't use this yet.
I hate that you can't freaking revive those enemies. It's so annoying. I'm trying to position myself so I'm playing around like a madman. And of course I'm still down on revives. Really?
I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet.
Damn it, it's like as soon as I restock them minions, like they all die again. It's really annoying if you have an OCD trying to do it. And we're cursed again. I do not like farming Bale, like for this exact reason. Because that last wave is brutal for a summoner. Like, just observe. I think I'll do Decrepify on them because they're so fast. These guys are really bad. They have way too much health, way too much damage. And thankfully that one wasn't too bad, but they've been much, much worse. More revive again. And the first again. Come on already, jackass. And I've literally never gotten a good drop from Bale either. Just period. Not even close to a good drop. Not once. Not even once have I gotten a good drop. He drops me absolute garbage 100% of the time. What did I just lose? My mercenary died? He's gonna do a lot of damage. He hasn't died in so long. That's what did you die from, bro? Like, come on.
Afternoon.
He like committed suicide. There's no reason he should have died like that. Dude just dropped in like one hit. Stop doing that first on it. I think the problem is I have these little flying succubine type nearby, and they're doing their own first on him, and I want my succubine. It makes him do less damage, makes me even more damage. Yeah. The mercenary, he's rocking like beautiful tools. Oh, like 2 meter, he's full res, with a ton of damage, a ton of health. Look, he's dying again. You know why? Because my Decrepify is not sticking, because these freaking revives keep doing their dumb things on him. I can't tell it stop on the dive from the GID. Dive from a what? BID. It was actually a much faster kill speed than last time I killed Dale, but some of the macro was just slow boss killing. Come on. Don't die, Merce. I know I'm not going to get you to drop, so I don't care about drop. Don't die, Merce. Yeah, absolute garbage. Look at Sandy boots. That's normal quality. Terrible drops from Bale. Why do I have a YouTube? Whatever. Alright, I got too many gems again. Reroll this real quick. Yeah, heaven forbid I get a Grand Charm on stream. The Rona, bro. Rona. Everyone is Rona, even the Merce. Dude, he's probably like anti-vax Merce, and he got freaking... he got caught with it. He got caught in 4K. So, that's my farming route. I just do that. So that's Diablo and Bale, and then all that. I'm going to go kill Andara. I'm going to do like a bunch of runs here in this game before I switch characters. Or maybe I'll just do Andara and then I'll switch. So, and I'm not recommending people just always kill every elite you see, but I'll usually stop and kill the elites when I'm at that point. Oh, now that's a high rune that no one ever. Wait, let's get another soul. Yeah, double souls. Soul party. Soul, love and thunder. You know what? I do need some keys. Why does it look like my drops are not? Okay. My drops better be on. No, I'm not gonna you guys. So it's at the right of the waypoint, so it should be down right. Here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. This level, it can be anywhere, the exit. Teleport around. Mercenary dying of the coronavirus. He hasn't died, I'm telling you. I can't even remember last time a mercenary dies. He never dies. Get some weird bot like messages. VUM.ong. I don't know what that is. I guess this bot is though. Breath of the Dying bot.
I can't use this yet.
There we go. You know what? I need some revives, but I don't feel like putting that. Kill all you guys. Where's the torches at? Y'all not killing them? Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe y'all are doubled up on me. Oh, bad drops you did. Bad drops. I think I get better drops when I'm not streaming. Isn't you supposed to have streamer luck? It's like, why do I get better drops when I'm not streaming? Alright, let me switch characters because I'm just getting hoed on my Necro. So let me show off my Javas on here. This is the last character I made. Well, second to last. Unfortunately, like I said, I only have that one Enigma on my Necro. I do not have another one. Because, you know, why the hell would I have... Oh my god. So stupid this countdown's still on. I do not have another Enigma, so she has to just walk around, so... Her viability is just not as good. I don't play her as much. She is also is kind of... I'll show you the gear. It's not amazing. I really like her though. I want her to have like better setup, but she's just not. It's just not happening with her gear. Thank you for putting me on a timer for no reason. Really appreciate it. Alright, so here's my setup, and this is the worst one right here. This is all I got for her armor. I could not find better armor, so it could be worse. I mean, at least it's 2+ skill levels. This is the best piece. It's a Griffins, and my resistances suck, so I put an in it. We got a Harlords, which is cool. Could be better, could be worse. Titans, of course. Excellent. It's not F, but, you know, the world is still turning. I did up it, as they say. I turned it from an exceptional item to an elite item, so it does more damage. It's just some okay gloves. Like, these could be a lot better, but they could be worse. At least it's something on it. And then just some faster cast rate, Raven Frost, so I cannot be frozen. And a Spirit Monarch, which is nice. And then just some yellow boots, because I cannot find anything. And then I did get a torch through trades. All this is self-found, by the way. It's just torch through trades. Oh, I forgot to say, I have a Razor Tail, of course. We got this through trades, and then the rest is just res and MF charms, I think. I might have a skiller or two on. This is a really good charm, by the way. Yeah, skiller. It's kind of okay. Just some damage and res. Geeds. And then just a little extra poison damage, a little sprinkle of damage. Didn't even know I had these on me. This torch rolled so bad, like, but I traded like nothing good for it. This is a low roll torch, but a crappy torch is better than no torch. And like I said, I didn't farm it, so. Oh, of course it goes to the one spot that I don't need it to. Identify this.
Hello.
And it just sucks that you don't have Enigma, but I forgot. Boom! I do have an Infinity on my Mercenary, and I self-farmed that as well. So I've self-farmed about 3 bears and 1 jaw, which is incredible, but that's it. Like, I've not found anything since. And he just has like a lion heart on just for the tiny bit better stats, and Talrash's again. Damage is terrible. I was so impatient. I could not find a base, so I just put it in this, and I regret it so much, but I figured the rate I was getting runes, I just thought I would get more high runes, and I just didn't know. It's a mistake I made. I didn't know that I was on an insane luck streak. It's too bad. Unfortunately, since he has Infinity, I have no mana with this character. So I can't teleport and I have no mana. So that's why I'm not a huge fan of playing with this character. And then for the offhand, I have like a Demon's Art just to stab people with. And then I think a Rhyme, yeah. So let's go do what she does best, which is cows. I haven't played this character in a while, so let's see here. Valkyrie spot. Gonna remember what I have set to what on here. She does a lot. She does best when there's a bunch of junk on screen. That's when she's at her best. Like if there's just one enemy on screen, like nothing special going on. So there's the portal. Nice. And I hate chugging potions. It's the worst, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, see stuff right there. And you know what? Since I'm on the Valkyrie, I do not have a problem with clearing out this room real fast. She clears pretty quickly. Stabby. Yeah, look at that kill speed. It's just awesome. Awesome kill speed. She's great for groups and single targets. I think Wart's leg is 3. Oops. Also, I have like a Thunderstroke and another Titans for backup. Just some random stuff. Monarch, the Venus stuff, and other chance guards. Just some leftover stuff, really. Forgot what I was doing for a second.
Hello.
And again, this is just, I was farming like crazy up until like a couple months ago. Basically about 2-3 months after release, I was playing this game every day for hours. And then after that, it kind of cooled because the drops just got so bad. It's funny because I'll read online, people are like, are the drop rates increased? Because I keep getting high rolls. I'm like, not over here, my guy. At launch, though, I was definitely rolling it. Pretty nice. Well, rolling is not the right term. I got some. There was a possibility of me doing it. Definitely not rolling. Rolling would be like if I had like 10 bears or something. Can barely see anything on the screen. Yeah, like I said, this character just guzzles mana. It's just absolutely guzzles it. It sucks.
I am overburdened.
But the good thing is you can pretty much do anything with the Diablo, as long as you got the Infinity going, and or you're just that good, you know. But like I said, I'm missing some items on this character. I rolled my Infinity poorly. I just made a lot of bad choices, so she's not. This is not a great Jabazon. It's like I have a bunch of good stuff on her, but it's doesn't matter if you ruin the Infinity or you just don't have great mercenary armor or you just don't really care like I do. I spent all this time making her and then doing it for the Infinity. I'm about to die here. Damn. Another pair of Sanders. I find those probably more interesting now that I think about it. I think that's Sanders. What is the heavy? I don't remember what heavy boots is, but it's not good. It's like you can make a budget Javazon fairly easy, but it's like I'm in between like an elite, amazing Javazon and a garbage one. It's just my Infinity just kind of ruined the vibe. It's like I got the right other items, but I'm familiar with that Infinity, and I know I did. I at least got the razor tail and Titan, so it's not like this is not a waste of a character by any means. It could be a lot better. I really, really miss my insight though. It sucks having a chug potion. I hate chugging potions. It just reminds me of how old this game is. Because when you play modern ARPGs, it's not really, resources are not handled the same way. Very old school. Actually, I guess I wouldn't really mind if our inventory was bigger, but it's like, I don't have any inventory space because I gotta save it for potions, basically. Not saying they should change it though, I'm just complaining. It's okay to criticize. It's not like I want them to change the game, it's not what I said, I'm just annoyed about the potions. Yeah, it is pretty nice. You know what, I am low on tier 1, so I'm gonna grab that. Didn't really care about that at all. You have a lightning move, which you can't tell with Infinity. 77 javelin? 74? I completely forgot I had all this stuff going on my Javazons. I haven't played it in like months. Like when I do play, all I play is my Necro. I never play my sorceress or my Javazon anymore because the Necro is just, he trivializes everything. He just cruises through the game. But the only thing that sucks is he's just garbage on bosses. Like, so I don't really do any boss farming. And that's kind of the best way to get items is a boss farm. It's not the best, but it's like, if you want like that instant gratification of a drop, you should do a bosses. Okay, I didn't say you're gonna get good drops, but it's like you could get drops from bosses. They drop. They just drop. Wow. Physical and lightning immune. I'm just gonna nope out of that guy. In fact, I'm just gonna get out of here. Yeah, the physical lightning immunes, even with Infinity, are still just absolute atrocities, and then will just trash you, because you're just, that's the only damage you're really doing is lightning and physical with the Javazon, so that that just renders you obsolete. Like, that's it. Javazon doesn't really struggle in any area. It's just she struggles with quality of life because it's really annoying having to chug. Oh my god! Please don't disconnect me. Or actually, do disconnect me because I'm not doing anything. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. I'll switch characters anyway. Freaking crappy server. Oh my god. So annoying. But yeah, with the Javazon, you can do pretty much any area. That's what I was about to show, but I got DC'd for no reason, and then I get the timer, even though it kicked me off. The timer is annoying as it is, like by itself, but then you get disconnected, and then it gives you a timer. Like, why am I getting double punished for something that's out of my control? Like, I'm not manipulating the system or rushing games. I'm just playing by myself, and then you get disconnected, and then you get a timer. It's just, yeah, really dumb. I was gonna switch, but I'm like, let me show you some areas with this character. And I always get disconnected trying to pick up an item. Like, I never just get disconnected running around, or it's rarely happens. But all I do is I pick up an item, and then it just freezes, and I get DC'd. Really annoying.
Good to see you.
So one area that's really cool for Javazon that I don't do with other classes, although I easily could, but I just like the convenience of it, is Arcane Sanctuary, because it's just diagonal lines. So that's perfect. It's just lines. So you just toss the javelin and it hits like everybody in the line. Great area for Javazon. And the immunities are fine, except for those dumb towers. But you can just stab them. Stabby stab. Yeah, look at that. It shreds people. And people claim that you can get some stuff from Ghost, but I've never gotten anything from Ghost. It's just one of those things where it's statistical possibility that you get better drops, rune drops from Ghost, but I haven't. Like, you're more likely to be able to get high runes from Ghost. That ain't you.
Not enough
Out of mana again. This is why I don't really like playing Javazon. The mana just kills me. I hate chugging mana potions. I love the Javazon. I try not to kill these ghosts off the platforms, but it is incredibly hard for me to restrain myself. I just gotta kill him. As soon as I see an enemy, I just gotta kill it. Because I don't have Enigma, I'm just gonna go ahead and go to town
I am overburdened.
on this character anyway. Otherwise, I would just teleport back or something. Probably faster, just go to town and then...
Stay a while and listen.
Good day.
The cool thing about Titans 2 is when you repair it for the Javelins to replenish, it only costs like 1 gold usually. I already don't like this way. I don't like this stupid staircase. See right there, I should have waited, and I'm just... As soon as I see ghosts, I immediately hit the button. Here, I'll wait for this one. I did not want to, though. I just wanted to immediately mash the button. And kill them
I can't carry anymore.
as quickly as possible. I'll let you kill him. Ah, guys, that is a slow kill speed, my friends. It's because they're physical immune. Yeah, if I had teleport, I can just go over and grab that potion. It sucks. Like, people are bitching about Enigma and they say they want it nerfed, and I can understand that only from a perspective of if I didn't have it. But it's just, and they're like, well, it's because it trivializes everything or blah blah blah. And I'm like, if we didn't have Enigma or it got nerfed really bad, then it just means people would just play sorceress more, which they already are playing overwhelmingly, according to independent data. Like on Diablo.io, for example, shows on like a survey that of the majority of people are playing sorceresses. It's all you're gonna do is just funnel people into sorceresses more. Hello, person. How you doing today? Just showing my friends some of my characters here and farming. Not found very many items, as you can see. Just Mortal King's Mall. I'm also not really farming with a particularly good structure. If I just grabbed my sorceress and just ran like Bale and Bale and stuff like that, it would be much better drop. Ooh, bad drop from Summer.
Seek.
I don't care about it. Actually, I do need a flawless skull,
Impossible.
but whatever. Yeah, these guys are lightning means. This is not going to be a good time. Even with Infinity, still takes a little bit of work. That's the thing with Infinity. I'm glad people don't talk about it so much. It's not that amazing. Like, it's good, but it's not like it doesn't remove immunities completely, and it certainly doesn't remove all immunities, and it certainly doesn't work 100% of the time. There's like a million caveats with it. English, yes. This is an English-speaking stream, and that's pretty much the only language I speak, unfortunately, for me. If I spoke another language, I certainly feel like I would show it off, perhaps, anyway. Alright, let's check out this Grand Charm here.
Greetings.
It's garbage.
Greetings.
You know, I've had enough of this character. Let me go back to my summoner. She's sucking. That's my Jabazon. She's good, but I just the mana potion chugging is just, oh my god, it is the worst. It's almost as annoying as this timer I keep getting for no reason. At least the timer's smaller. Or shorter timer. What is this stuff? Alright, back to the actual farming here. I did not join the trade channel. I don't know why you would say that. Off camera. Off camera what? Are my drops better off camera? Certainly. I know that's not what you're saying, but I just wanted to say that. Definitely not, like I said, I'm not farming with like a structured discipline to it right now, so my drops are not going to be great. And you know, just drops are just good and just brutal anyway.
I can't use this yet.
We did not really teleport that far. I'm just getting absolutely hornswoggled with these drops lately.
I can't do that here.
I'm actually gonna, I'm once again cursed, because I always get cursed in my Necro. Notice how I didn't get cursed once with my Jabazon, but as soon as I get on my Necro, the first elite I fight curses me. Exactly my point. They're just salty that I'm using it on them or something. I can't remember the last time I got a good drop from those individuals. It was a long time ago. Let's get back to the pits. I don't know why I do the pits either. It's miserable dropping those two. You go in there for that once in a 100-hour drop, basically.
I can't use this yet.
You go away. I like to go in these houses because I heard there's the chests in there are super chests, basically. Let's check them out real quick.
I can't use this yet.
Cool. Scale mail is not going to cut it. It's just absolutely not going to cut it. Either is a brand new stock. Like if I was on normal right now and I was level like 10, I would be like psyched for these drops. Goodbye to you, sir. You have a wonderful day. And Matt is. Or any other type of person. I don't know why these Dark Lancers and stuff sound like that. Some thirsty programmers thought it was cool sound, I guess. So down bad. Sound engineers down bad. Alright, sweet. Pit. One day I'm gonna get a drop in here. And it's gonna be crazy. It is not this day, but one day I will. But the way I get drops in this game, I mean, I wonder if it's like this for everybody else, but I will get like absolutely nothing for like hours, right? And then when I just like, I'm not saying it's like, oh, this is my last run of the night, then I got this, like those annoying subreddits. But well, like I'll just kind of be not paying attention, like scratching my head, like thinking about what I'm gonna eat for dinner or something, and then, you know, complete, like, my mind is in another place, and then it'll drop. Never when I'm, like, consciously, like, scoping out the drops and, like, waiting for that drop. It's always when I'm just kind of phased out and I'm basically sleeping with my eyes open at this point, just running on autopilot. That's when the stuff drops. Every single time. But if I, like, sit there and go out, it's the desire sensor, like, absolutely. But when I sit there and just set out to like get drops, that I don't. It's like it's always when I just give up and I'm just not really thinking about it. So unfortunately that means on this stream nothing's gonna drop. I'm actually paying attention. But also that's what happens every time I stream. So statistically something will drop even with me paying attention. But for the most part, no, nothing will drop. And it's just usually related to Players 1 anyway. Players 1 is a fairly miserable experience for farming. And I just didn't even notice I was cursed again. They love cursing my Necro, I swear to God. They love it. Absolutely love it. Get this freaking amplified damage off me. Right, how much I want to bet the next freaking elite I find curses me? I'm gonna laugh. Oh. Losing people. Losing people. Speaking of which, where is the elite? Another double axe. I just got that. I refuse to write that down as a drop. That is just not. It's just not anything good. I think it's a blade bone again. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I had some weird, looks like some weird thing going on where somebody's just writing random words. Actually, I don't need an F. Getting like botted over here. I think I'd rather have a bot in my chat though than those annoying people who are like. It's not people aren't annoying. I guess it's the nature of the game where the drop rates are just low, but people are so starved for drops that they just all they talk about is the drops. Like nobody talks about like the art and style in the game, the music, the itemization, the lore, the story, the character design, skill trees. Nobody talks about any of that stuff. They're like, I was playing earlier today and I got an Istrune. I'm like, that is stimulating conversation.
Yes.
Not. I mean, I don't blame people for doing it, and there's certainly not anything wrong with it. It's just not very great conversation. That's would be cool if there's some plus skills on it or something, like, and maybe dual res, but poison's garbage, and then there's no plus skills, so away you go to the abyss. Yeah, I was watching this streamer I like on YouTube called Pho Eaters with a Z, so it's like PHOEATERZ, and oh wow. If that would have rolled Javelin, that would have been a great one, but bow and crossbow is garbage. And I could trade that off pretty easily, I think. That's probably the best drop I got today. Let me put that on here. Whoops. So yeah, I was watching that guy, and like the only thing people were saying to the stream is, I forgot to put the chat back up. There we go. The only thing people were saying in the stream is what drops they got. Like there wasn't really a back and forth conversation. It was just like somebody would join in, they're like, "Oh hey, I just got a lum," and it's like, "Cool, like congrats, you know, that's cool." And then the next person would be like, "I just got an ist." It's like, okay, cool. And then that was it. That was the chat. It's just people saying what they got to drop. And I'm like, that's not really interesting, but that's about all people are talking about. Certainly not the streamer's fault. Like I said, I like him. He's entertaining. I'm not even blaming the people saying what drops they got either. It just wasn't. It's just not very stimulating conversation. Is all I'm saying. That's why I like watching Mr. Llama streams. It's always people just talking about the random stuff. It's really funny. I mean, again, it's not because of the streamer. It's just, it's the nature of the game. It makes people starve for drops. So that's all they talk about. They're literally starving. Wow, there's a skiller right there. Let's put that on there. Could you stop highlighting the element that I'm not clicking on? Like, really? I'll just put GC for Grand Charm. Although this window is getting like massive. Let me see here. Make this like a little bit smaller. Bring this down a little bit. There you go. And then of course I gotta make sure that's below. I almost feel like people don't know how to talk anymore. Everyone uses abbreviated text speech instead of elaborating on anything. I'm glad I'm a nobody streamer, because I'm gonna say something that really pisses people off. I fucking hate the way people talk online. It just sounds so ignorant, and it's lazy, and it's mostly just lazy, and I'm not gonna get too much into it, but let me give you an example. I hate when people type though, THO. I fucking hate that. You know why I hate it? Because you have a fucking keyboard, and you're either in your hands or on your table, and I'm talking about either a physical keyboard or a digital keyboard on your phone, and it's UGH. UGH. THOUGH, though. It's not THO, it's THOUGH. And that wouldn't bother me, except I feel like it's people just, typing it to sound cool rather than actually, that's naturally how they speak. Like, because when you're speaking out loud, the majority of people, I'm assuming they're using this, are not, that is not part of their vernacular, I'll just say that. So when I see people typing though, like, it do be like that dough, I'm like, or dough, I'm like, that's not how you speak, why are you typing like that? And then I have so much more to say about it, but I'm just gonna bite my tongue, really. But that just triggers me, man. I hate when people talk like that. Just speak how you speak. Like, I've been all over the world. I've lived all over the world. I've traveled all over the world, and pretty much you have too, because you said you went to Iceland, and I speak with a non-regional diction, like a non-regional dialect. I don't sound like I'm from anywhere. I live in the deep south in Florida, northwest Florida, but I do not have an accent, and that's just naturally how I speak. If I wanted to, I can get on here and just talk like this all day, man. Like, oh, look at that thong potion. That's a pretty little son of a bitch right there. You can do accents, but I'm not saying that's why people do accents. I'm just saying I'm speaking naturally is my point. I was like, speak naturally. When you're just because you're texting it or typing it doesn't mean you sound different. And like I said, it's lazy because you have a keyboard. Just type UGH, THOUGH. You are being nasty to people on stream, dude. Though to be fair, your point is well received. Oh my god, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm not even targeting, because people like to target people too. They'll be like, the Zoomers type like that, or the Boomers don't know how to type. I'm not talking about age groups at all, and I don't give a shit about age groups. I'm just talking about lazy people that are sitting right in front of a fucking keyboard and then they don't use it. And it's just, it irks me to no end. And it's the same type of people. This is why it annoys me, I guess, because essentially these are the same type of people that say, actually this is getting into too much of a discussion about other stuff. It just annoys me. I don't have my reasons besides what I say. That's all I'll say. It's basically,
I can't use this yet.
yeah, I can't stand it. Actually, another thing, although this one I don't really feel as strongly about, it's not like I'm not going to go on a rant about it. It's more like an amusing thing. It amusingly annoys me, is the whole game speak. So when you play Diablo 2, especially for new players, the way people talk is very daunting for new players. It's off-putting and it's intimidating, and it's mostly stupid and lazy, to be honest. But the way you describe items in this game amuses me when you listen to people talk about it. And it sounds like a bunch of people that spend way too much time playing the game, which it is, and they abbreviate everything. Now, the whole point of speech is to take your thoughts and share them. That's what speech is, right? So when you find, let's say, an item, you say what the item is. But in Diablo 2, for some reason, everybody has little cute little nicknames for items, and everybody says it's their item. You'll find. So, for instance, like look at I almost did it right there. Look at this arm of King Lyric, right? Great item. It's not my arm. It's technically my arm of King Lyric, or it literally is, but it's just an item. It's an item. Everybody can get this. Anybody can get an arm of King Lyric with luck, or trades or whatever. It's not my arm. When people talk about items, they say it's their items, like they personally created them or something, and I think that's really funny. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, and I do it too, so I'm not calling anybody out or anything. But that's part of it. See, like I said, I almost did it myself. I was like, my Armor King Lyric. Everybody's like, my Enigma or my Shaco. It's just an item. Like, it's an Enigma or a Shaco. Or you'd be like, what gloves do you have on? And you can be like, I have on Trangools. No, you don't say that. You say, these are my Trangools. So that's funny. But another thing they do is they make up little cutesy little nicknames for everything, right? And this one annoys me a little bit more, but I understand. For instance, a Shaco is not a Shaco, it's a Harlequin crest. The Shaco is the item base. It is an elite cap. Like, there's cap, and then there's whatever, I forgot what the exceptional is, and then there's a Shaco. Let me look this up real quick. So, the Shaco, a unique Shaco, is called a Harlequin crest, but everybody just calls it a Shaco, right? So that's the kind of short speak that the shorthand that everybody uses on Diablo 2. And I'm looking this up real quick. Why am I just sitting in town? Where's the... How do I look up item bases on this again? It's an exceptional cap. It's a cap, and then there's an exceptional version of it, and then there's a Shaco. War hat. Okay, so a Shaco is just an elite version of a cap, aka it's a Harlequin crest. So there's a shorthand. Another really popular shorthand is people call chance guard chancies, and it reminds me of children asking for like Flintstone cereal or something as some shorthand, like instead of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, to be like, "Can I have my Cinnies?" or something. I don't know. It just sounds very childish and infantile, and it's silly. It's not a big deal. Like I'm not even trying to make fun of people saying it like that. It's chance cards. I don't know. Same thing with the Oculus. Oculus is the worst one to me because people say Aki. You know, like it's a fucking Oculus. Why are you calling it Aki? It just makes it cringe. I'm sorry. It's just me. There's nothing wrong with it, and I don't even mean to make people feel bad. But it's an Oculus. I don't know. I mean, I've even done it myself, so I'm literally making fun of myself right now. I've literally done this before myself. I don't know why, but the D2 community just insists upon, like, its ways. It's very funny. That was my point. I think it's funny, because I do it too, so I'm making fun of myself. What other ones? There's Chancy's, Aki, what do people call the Thresher and the Shaco, but they're both really terribly rolled. Like, that's not an S, that's blue. I gotta think of another one. There was another one that I heard recently that makes me laugh when I hear it. War Travelers. I'd say it. I've literally said it before. I say War Travs too. I do it. It's so close but so far. Actually, I think when I was watching Llama, he was saying even if you get the item base to drop, you can still not get the item in certain areas, which I didn't know. So maybe I'm just wasting my frustration. But anyway, yeah, War Traps is another one. And I'm like, you just can't spit out that last syllable, Lloyd. I do it too. War Travelers. Mara's is that one is better because it's literally just the first word in the name. So Mara's Kaleidoscope is just Mara, so that's fine. But you know, there's just little things like that. Torches is another one that's fine. It's actually a Hellfire Torch, and I'm just nitpicking here completely, but that's the point. I'm just making fun of myself in the community. Because the community really gives me shot down the peg. So, like human language, because everyone speaks and everyone abbreviates too much these days. Yeah, I get it. Like I said, I do it myself, but it's just I get so tired of the those. That's what kills me. It just kills me when people type THO. I can't stand it. But like I said, if we didn't have keyboards, I would understand. Like the old flip phones are, you know, obviously you're going to want to type PPL instead of people because it takes you a long time to text on a flip phone. Even if you're fast, it's still slow. But nowadays, with all these keyboards, it's just you're just trying to sound cool or something. I don't know. Whatever it is, I don't like it. I do not approve. Oh wow. I'm actually glad I have some items there on me. Oh wow. I will take that, you green. And a health forge. Let me check this out. Oh, bad rolls. But yeah, I always think that when I'm on it. It's mostly on Reddit. You go on to Reddit and you're just reading stuff, and people are like, it is dope, or it is though, THO, and I'm like, oh, just type THO, UTH. Why are you trying to sound like that? It sounds so ignorant. And it's usually used ironically because somebody's trying to make the case of how intelligent they are, or they're trying to like rebuke something, or there's like an argument about, you know, the stakes of one of the user's intelligence versus another, and they type THO. I'm like, I hate it. There's a difference between occasionally doing it all the time. I have an issue with people do it all the time. I see it even professional work emails now, and it kills me. There's nothing wrong with typing THO or abbreviating things, to, you know, for whatever reason. It's my own personal problem I have with it. I don't really hate, like, I'm not saying I hate people that use it or I hate it being used. I did say I didn't mean it. I just don't like it. Is what I'm trying to say. And in a professional setting, like you just said, that should not be happening in a professional setting. Hence the word professional. Although I would like to point out that professional is also misused a lot too these days. But that's a whole other discussion. But yeah, that sounds really tacky. It's tacky and a bit trashy when you use it. It just sounds like you're ignorant and you just don't know better. You just don't know any better. And it's on a society that prides itself in intelligent and it's extremely classist and elitist. It makes you feel all kinds of different ways when people are willingly trying to make themselves sound more ignorant and less educated. Like, it's mind blowing. But you know, anyway, it's really not that big a deal. It's my own personal dumb little argument that it's just me. Like, I'm sure pretty much no one else feels this way. Really, I'm not trying to start shit with anybody. It's just my own little irksome thing. Built in. This is another one of those. You know, you guys could drop some good stuff. I got a unique ring, but I don't. I have a feeling it's a monolith. I'm pretty sure it's like 99. I'm 100% sure it's a monolith. I'm willing to bet it's a monolith. And if it's not a monolith, it's going to be a wish projector. And if it's not a wish projector, it's going to be a Raven Frost. And if it's not a Raven Frost, it's going to be a Naval Ring. If it's not a Naval Ring, it'll be a Dwarf Star. If it's not a Dwarf Star, I mean, I'm telling you, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be useful for me. I guarantee it. Alright, am I ready to prove it? I'm going to prove it right now on camera. This is going to be a Monaltio. Oh, it's an Angel Ring. See? I called it in a matter of ways. I think I'll actually take it. The Nulled Heals are like a slap in the face. You can at least use Angel Rings, however you pronounce it. Oh, I'll take a lump. I'll take a lump. Not a high rune, but better than a soul or something. Sadly, that's the highest rune I've had in like probably 50 cow runs was a fucking lump. Really depressing. But, you know, what can you do? Is that the whole cow level? Some stragglers here. Come from.
I can't use this yet.
Some Levi's.
I can't use this yet.
Yeah, I could sit here all day and talk about stuff that annoys me. Like most things annoy me. I'm very observant person when it comes to stuff that annoys me. Why do you always go over here? Go to the side that there you go.
Good to see you.
Should I even put Naval Ring on the items found? It's only 28. Maybe if it was 30. What does this go up to? I don't remember. I will put a Lum up there, I guess, though. Because these runes are so bad, I'm actually going to put Lum on here just because... No, not filters. I'll put it with Naval Rings because... Just so my drops look cooler. Just for anybody. If anybody who's popping in. Makes me look cooler. Alright, unfortunately though, it's not going to do it, so... Let me see what Naval Rings I have here. Oh, I forgot to... do that again. There you go. I'm sure I have like a couple already. So there's 20... Carrion Wind, Nature's Peace. Ah, Nature's Peace. That would have been good to get another one of those. 27. You know what? I'm actually going to swap this out. Where did it go? Yes, this one's 20. So let's keep the 28. So there's like a little bit of an upgrade, stash upgrade.
What you need?
I haven't repaired in a while. Let me re-roll this one more time. Where'd it go? Oh, alright. Forgot I maxed it out. Oh, I'll keep an eye on another one then. There's another mom. Alright, so that was Stony Field. What time is it? 2:30 a.m. Stony Field. You know, let's do a counter run. Screw it. Get some doo-doo drops, counter run. And you know, I got this teleport going, and I should really teleport around more, but I just, the combat of this game is what keeps me going. It's definitely not the drop, because the drops are garbage. It's the teleport, the combat is why I don't teleport so much. It's addicting. Very fun combat. I think that's the strong suit of this game. You can argue it's a bunch of different stuff, but to me it's the combat. It's just very satisfying.
I can't use
Of
this
course
yet.
I'm cursed. And what I mean by combat is I mean like in regards to the player, like the control of the player, the feel of your abilities. Not so much getting cursed every 5 seconds or, you know, dying in one hit. none of that. It's the we'll go home. I mean the actual hitting enemies and killing them feels really satisfying. Get rid of this curse. Oh, of course, there's a well right there after our ego thing.
I can't use this yet. I
Get
can't
my
use this yet.
revives up again. Where, oh, where is the Black Marsh Tower? Oh, where can it be? Oh, there it is. Or anytime I see any rune, actually, it makes me like a little bit happy at least, because runes are just cool. It's a cool concept. It's just a shame the high ones are so absurdly rare that you cannot possibly hope to make, you know, half the rumors in the game, even if you farm like daily for hours. But it is a really cool concept. And no, I don't think they should increase the drop rates of the runes per se. I'm just not advocating for that. I just said it's a shame. Because there's always people that just want to make sure that only the like most elite hardcore players get to experience stuff like that. And that's a whole other conversation. I'm too tired to get into right now. Chaos.
I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet.
Backhanding her. Saw that. Still need a couple more revives.
I can't use this yet.
I'm not wasting my time with y'all. Anyway, let's keep going.
Use this yet.
Can't believe that just reminded me. I still can't believe I have not found a single homunculus yet. Like, I can't believe I had to trade for this. Like, not a single one of these is dropped. I found a lot of items, like, by myself, and a bunch of high runes, and I have not found, like, any of these, like, one-off, like, uniques that I should have found by now. Like, or maybe it's just rare and I didn't know it. I don't know. Because I certainly didn't trade much for it. I think I traded, like, a lum or something, or a limb. Got it, like, super cheap. Physical, this would be fun. And we're cursed. Cool. Great. That's the power of Necro, because that would have bodied my Javazon for sure. Or at least give her some trouble. Y'all wasting my time. Really don't even feel like picking up gems anymore. I probably should stop. But re-rolling Grand Charm, so you need all the ones you can get.
I can't use this yet. use
Yeah, I
this
still
yet.
haven't got my
I can't
revives
use
up
this
this whole
yet.
tower.
I can't carry anymore.
Scarab shell boots. You know what? I'll take some crappy revives
I
at this
can't
point.
use this yet. I can't use this yet.
Kill these girls.
I can't
Kill
use
these
this
demon
yet.
things.
I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet.
Yeah, I like reviving the archers because it's like range in addition to my like melee, so it's nice. Ooh. Bad counters drop. Oh boy. Now that's unacceptably bad counters drops right there. Man.
Stay
Oof.
awhile and listen.
Good day.
Crap. I think I have like plenty of IOs. I'm just gonna sell it, to be honest. IO is not hard to find. Yeah, there's one right there, and there's a couple there. Actually, I could have kept it, but whatever. Man, I got a lot of... There we go. I got a lot of these little gems. Wow. So I got 2 amethysts, 2 rubies, 2 topaz. Okay. Oh, never mind. There's the third one. And oh, because I need a grand charm. Yeah. Well, they need to drop then. You could run River of Flame. It's a great high level area. Well, it's a high level area. I don't know about great, but great for the Urdars. Great mobs to revive or summoners.
I can't use this yet.
But it's level 85 area, so it's a good area to farm. But I don't. I've farmed there a while. I've never got anything to drop. But those level 85 areas are just. It's one of those things where like, veterans will tell you one thing to a new player, and when you go in there yourself and do it, you'll get the result. It's like statistically over time, there's a possibility that you can get a really good item in there, but there's no guarantee. It's like anything in this game. The only guarantee in this game is that you will be disappointed and you will have fun. Those are the 2 guarantees of Diablo. You will be disappointed and you will have fun. This place is just, I just can't believe how many chaos runs I've done without getting a single good item. Crazy. It's supposed to be like the place, and it's not happening for me. Ooh, we did not need to teleport this. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, it's hurting. See how just easy it is with Necro though? Like, I was in the middle of an elite pack and I didn't even heal until I got out of it. And I casually healed. What a great character. You know what I'm saying? You were promised to play a game, other than that, all hope is lost. Yeah, like, the more you want an item in this game, the less chance you're going to get it. Like, the desire center is real. If this game picks up that you want to get an item, it will absolutely punish you. That's why I basically stopped playing. It's just, it's not a rewarding game. It's a very old game, and it's very old sensibilities built into it. It's RNG on top of RNG. It's not only are you looking for specific items to drop, or not only are you hoping items will drop, but you're also looking for a specific type of item in a specific class of a specific quality, and it's just RNG on top of RNG on top of
I can't
RNG.
use this yet.
Very, very, very player unfriendly and old school.
I can't use this yet.
But the gameplay is top notch, and if you know, you like to just not get stuff quickly, then this is the type of game you should play.
I can't use this yet.
Ooh.
I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet.
I have a heal on kill, basically, or health after I kill, so well, my health is going up. It's windy over here. Oh, got the glitch again. So let me do a little dance down here. And it works. And they were right there. I was about to teleport one more time, but I didn't, because I have literally died at Lord to say like multiple times. He will own you. He's a bitch.
I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet.
Pressure. Who died? Was that my mercenary again, bro? Like, dude. Why? Oh, and I got DC'd before I can check out the thresh. Oh, okay, no I didn't. And it is not and it's only one socket. So garbage, garbage, and garbage on top of garbage. Thanks for costing me 50K, man. Like, just, you're terrible. I don't understand. He has such, like, I think it's this armor, maybe. I don't know. He's just not cutting it. He hasn't died in months, and then he just died twice in one day. I don't get it. Maybe he knew I'm streaming or something. He knows I'm streaming and he's just rebelling. He doesn't want to be on camera. He's shy. Or maybe he thinks I'm making money off this or something and he wants to cut. Like, nobody's watching, bro. Not making any money. Like, play normally. Just get hurt. You know what? Screw it. I don't feel like it. If you die again, man. If you die again, you die again. It's like I ain't got nothing for you. Ooh, vibes are dropping like flies. I don't even know what I want you to drop. Drop a Grand Charm, man. That's what I want. Or not. Let's just drop absolute just sewage water. Cool. Let's see, take this and sell it.
Good evening.
Also like to, you know, stream on camera like this. I mean, streaming is you're on camera basically, but I like to stream too because there's too many players that make streams or make videos where they're getting like these god tier drops. I'm like, stop showing new players that that's how the game is when that is not how the game is. This is how the game is. You sit here and you run areas over and over again and you get poo-poo. Like, that's the game, not, oh, I found this fucking jaw, like, just scratching my neck. Like, that's not Diablo 2. This is Diablo 2. This is getting terrible drops. That's Diablo 2. You know what? I want to do some ancient tunnels because I'm just getting hoed over here. Let's do some Mephisto and ancient tunnels. Like, oh my god. Let me guess. I'm going to get a delay. Actually, if you wait a minute between games, you should be good to go. So let me just wait a second. I should make it better. Oh, I didn't wait long enough. Oh, that's so freaking annoying, I swear to God. You know, I wish I can, why is this text so pixelated on here? I just don't understand. And then if I do this, it's like, oops, it's even worse. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, can I play now? Gee, thanks. I appreciate it. I guess I don't have to worry about server queues anymore because I think like half the player base is gone by now. So I haven't shown my sorceress in a while. She still has the same good gear. Harlequin Crest, Viper Magi, Oculus, Monarch. Again, no War Traveler boots because I just cannot find a decent pair. FCR ring, gold wrap. This is, I traded for this because heaven forbid I found it myself. And then chance guards. And then just the usual res and MF charms. And a torch, which I traded for as well. This one rolled pretty crappy, but hey, sorceress torches are expensive, so. And that brings me to 356 MF. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention on my Javazon, my MF is like stupid low. It's like 56 or something. So my sorceress is the only character I like to do Mephisto on because he is just garbage location-wise. I don't know why he's so far. And then as soon as I say that, it's like instantly there. I don't care because I'm gonna gym on me. Oh boy, conviction. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I don't want you to kill my mercenary. Bye-bye. Hey! Well, actually, it's not anything good, but I'm saying hey as in it's better than the garbage I usually get. Which is like blues, 2 blues and a yellow or something, or 3 blues. Yeah, it feels nice to play sorcerer. She's so springy and fast.
Yes.
Let's see, what do we got here? Dust Shroud, Dark Adherent. Dark Adherent, however you say that. I think they're buffing these sets, these kind of trash sets, in the future. In that 2.4 patch. But I don't know what they're going to do exactly, and they might just do a terrible buff, so whatever. Yeah, my sorceress like to do bosses because she just teleports really fast, and then she, yeah, look at that. She also has 109% faster cast rate, so she's on it. And then her resistances are like maxed. So, well, not maxed, but they're 75. The ones that matter, you know. But yeah, she just melts bosses, or should I say freezes them, and then teleports really fast. It's perfect for, just like everybody else's sorceress, perfect for bosses. And then another set, heavy boots, and the third one. Man, this is fast. I haven't played her in so long, I'm not used to how fast she teleports everywhere. Great. My Necro is so slow. I mean, I love him. God bless him, but slow dude. Why are you still alive? Bye-bye. She's dropping hot Garbo, like usual. Nothing new here. I do not like how my mercenary is poisoned, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. I don't really like to do Diablo or Bale my sorceress. I can, and I have, but cold immunes are a thing, and they're really annoying. I will do Tower and probably Cows, maybe. But he's got better, slightly better gear on, in a way, because he has Insight with an Eth. Colossus Vulture is great. And then he's got an Eth Duriel Shell, which is cool, and then like an Eth Crown of Thieves, which is not cool, but better than nothing. It's all ethereal at least, so he has some good defense or epic damage defense. Oh yeah, I was gonna do Ancient Tunnel before that. Yeah, I'm so not used to playing with her. I'm like standing here waiting for the mobs to die, and they die like instantly. Yeah, I forgot. This is a character I spent the most time on. My Necro is the Johnny Come Lately character. I think he still kills faster though, because his corpse explosion is just unmatched. Did he die already? Another war stone. Thank you. I guess I probably should put a 42 on this character for this mercenary, but I just do not want to use that low rune. They're so rare. Freaking badass. Again, I found a jaw in here once, which is hilarious. On level 4, or level 5, right before the Countess, one of those goat bros ran up on me, and I just I just murked him like instantly, and then he dropped a jaw. I was like, oh my god. And no, that's not exactly how they went down. It was a little more emotional than that, but I obviously didn't expect that. I think I found that low rune in here too, so this is a great place for runes. The whole game actually, the Countess. But it's not a great place for high runes. The jaw was a complete fluke, and the low was like, well, basically a complete fluke. It's like on the most of the time you're just gonna run into like souls and forts and crap in here, even on hell. There's no secret area where you get high runes online anyway, or players one anyway. That's the thing. Everybody's always like, this is where you go. Like, there's not one place that just guarantees you anything. It's random anywhere. If you're playing single player with players number inflated, or you're playing with 8 people online, sure, there's a couple of spots that'll really shine. But like I said before, it's just complete and utter luck. RNG, baby. Really enjoying these blizzards. Nothing worse than a cold immune ghost, because ghosts are already physical immune. For a sorceress, a cold sorceress running a cold immune ghost, it's just teleport away. Ooh, a rare mace. That'll help my character 500 hours ago. Or never, I should say, in this case. Ooh. Tough girls, eh? Of course we have a curse on us. Of course we do. You know, why don't you just curse me at the title screen? just as soon as I click BattleNet, just put my characters under the amplified damage. Save us both a lot of trouble. How's my keys looking? Okay, cool. Oh, you've got Nova, homie. Dark archers are like, they're dangerous. Like, they look really weak, but they'll mess you up. Crazy how many curses there are. This is hell, dude. Yeah, like it's even worse. And it's freaking cold immune ghost. I gotta leave. Yeah, and there's plenty in Nightmare, and then hell, yeah, in hell, just forget it. You're permanently cursed. Exactly right. Just permanently. You know what? I'm just skipping all of you guys. Oh, we got a multi-shot archer. Gotta be very careful with those, especially with amplified damage. So the multi-shot one will just multi-murk you, and you'll just multi-die. They're awful. I really got to get rid of this church, but I kind of don't care because I'm not a noob. Kind of get used to it. You know what to do. Yeah, in hell, bro, just as soon as in your brain you think about playing Diablo 2, you're cursed. That's how it works. Get immersed. I just sit back here and do that. Oh, that's rude and predictable. Garbage drops.
Good day.
Oh, now the curse is gone. Okay, so yeah, I want to go to Ancient Tunnels now. Wow, tri-res boots with no MF and crappy run walk. Sell. Tri-res is cool though, for sure. Let me repair here real quick. Oh boy. rough going today with these drops. That's why I put those crappy drops on the items found, just so there's something up there. Just so there's something up there. I mean, I got them to drop, but those are not great drops. That I think that barb, yeah, the barb Grand Charm by far is the best drop I've gotten today. And it's literally just a plain Grand Charm. There's no life on it or anything. So, not great. Alright, you know what? Let's just get out of here. Come on, Ancient Home. They're like, you want Ancient Toes? Here's a bill. Thanks. So helpful. Those little zombie guys are sneaky little fucks. Like, I didn't even think he was anywhere near me, and he like smacked me in the face, made me teleport. It's really annoying. And then they'll poison you. They'll get you. My mercenary is straight green right now. It's like the Hulk. Straight green. Voodoo drops in here too. I'm getting some Case of the Monday drops right now. That's what this is. This is some Office Space. Sounds like somebody's got a Case of the Mondays. Saigons. Elrune. Oh man. These drops are insanely bad. Alright, so let's go check out up here. Yeah, shouldn't have done that. I'll take a jewel, you know? I'll take a jewel. Because I still don't have that mythical enhanced, I think it's like 30% enhanced damage or 15% enhanced damage, 30% attack speed or something like that. I still haven't found one of those. I'd like to find one if I trade it. And I like to trade when I do trade. I haven't traded in months, but I would go to Diablo2.io. I know people are using Tradery right now, but I was trading before I heard about Tradery on Diablo2.io. But I haven't used that Tradery site, so I can't vouch for it. But I have used Diablo2.io, and it was really great. I think though, like before I stopped playing, there was like there's not too many people trading, or I would put offers up for pretty good items, and I would get like nothing. Like that Tomb Reaver. An F3 open socket Tomb Reaver with like 289% enhanced damage. That should have gotten some attention. There's just like nobody really cared. So I guess I'm assuming Tradery is more busy, you know. What else do I usually do on Sorceress? Because I've been just terrible. I guess I'll do a cow run. I don't really like doing cows and sorceresses anymore after I got Necromancer, because Necromancer is so much better, like, in my opinion. Well, a geared one anyway. Well, maybe it's not better, but it's more like easier, I guess. I don't know the word here. All you have to do is just kill a cow and then you just push one button. And I mean, I guess all you do is push one button really for Blizzard Sorceress, but I have to shoot these little bad boys as well. I don't know, it's not quite the same. I don't care about that gold.
Good to see
Come on, give me one good drop of my Sorceress. You guys are killing me. You're making me look bad here, because Necro's getting way better drops. Terrible. Terrible. Come on, guys. My Sorceress is my OG farmer. This is how I got my, like, all of my gear, just with my Sorceress, basically. Don't do me dirty. Fascia. Oh no, no, cold immune. Right off the bat. Get him, Merce. It's funny, my best Merce is on my Necro, but the character that needs the best Merce the least is my Necro. But I'm too, like, I don't change gear with my characters as much as I should, because I know there's people that, like, bounce gear between all their characters. Like, I could give my Javazon my Enigma, or I can give this character the Infinity, and blah, 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 but I do not. I just want every character to have their own, like, stuff going on.
Thanks.
And of course he's cold as it's been, cold immune. It would just be too easy to die fast, I guess. Oh, all these drops. They're just painful today. Bone wand. Ugh. It's like, let me check that. It says hell difficulty, right? Yeah? Well, could have fooled me. I don't mean difficulty, it means drop-wise. It slapped a few times for me to know it's definitely on the right difficulty, but the drops are saying otherwise. Calm down, Doom Pox. That's a nice, satisfying little explosion. I mean, I'm too spoiled by Inside at this point to switch to anything else for my mercenary. Way too spoiled. It's just too... It is too nice having that convenience of not having to pop mana potions. I fucking hate using mana potions. Ort Rune. If I get one more Ort Rune, I'll be tempted to put that up on the items found list. You guys are killing me. Oh, you're absolutely killing me. Absolutely killing me. Those could have been War Travelers, I think. Or at least the Gore Riders. Or actually, at this point, I'm just talking to my ass. I don't remember what war boots, the unique war boots are, but could have been something. Could have been something other than just plain old normal item. Boy, sit down. There's a joke there somewhere. Yeah, the blizzard is great on cows, but it's too slow, as in, like, literally the speed. They kind of walk through it. And my damage is certainly not really a problem on players 1. It's doing over 5k, and I've got it at 34, so it's plus 14 skills on it. But they just walk, it's too slow. It's probably going to be slower, and I can't aim it. It hits the cow on the back, so they end up walking through it, and then I have to spam, you know, what is this shit called? Ice Blast. Ice Blast or Glacial Spikes. You think of Diablo 3 with the conquest. I was playing that in season 25 of Diablo 3, but I just lost interest, like, because the rewards were kind of crappy. It was like a little pet and a character portrait, and I really don't care. Dole Rune. No. Then there's, I'm not going to get into the whole argument with D3 and everybody hates D3 and it's cool to make fun of D3 and everything. It just, it's really just too much. It's too much. But the amount of energy expended by people hating on Diablo 3, I feel like we could power the Eastern Seaboard for several years. Don't you nerds have anything else to do complaining about a game? Myself included. Complain about plenty of games. Oh, whoa, whoa. Cows, that's another reason I like doing cows with a necro, because if you get caught, like, they don't do anything, but if you're on a sorceress and you get caught by cows, like, it hurts. And I could make a call to arms, you know, if everybody's just obsessed with call to arms rumors. I don't care, man. I just straight up don't care about call to arms. I have 1100 health. I never die. I've been streaming for like over an hour and haven't died. Like it's just I don't care. Like I'm not saying there's anything wrong with call to arms. Like there's not. I just don't care about it. Like I have the runes for it. I just don't want it. It's like I don't care. When I start dying repeatedly, sure I'll grab it, I guess, but not the case. And I'm not saying it's useless or like people that use it suck or something. I'm just saying personally, I don't really see the need for it right now. If I was doing Ubers, sure. You know, if I was doing Ubers, sure, absolutely. But I'm not. And I'm not gonna do Ubers anytime soon. So I haven't even made a smiter or anything. And you don't need a smiter to do Ubers. You can do Ubers with a bunch of characters. Just builds. I am not great at Ubers. I've only done it like once. There's a lot that can go wrong in Ubers. It's pretty funny. There's a lot that can go wrong. Here we go. Now this is how, yeah, they're like walking right through where they're getting shattered. That's the way I like it. Too bad these drops are absolute hot garbage. But other than that, yeah.
I can't carry anymore.
You know what? I need a plasma ball. So I'll grab that. Ooh, that's fast cow. Kill, literally, relax. So I'm not gonna be able to really mess with that guy. But that's what teleport's for. Teleport speed is just amazing. Alright.
Yes.
Yeah, I could do some key runs too, but I'm not really, like I said, I don't really care about Ubers right now. Man, I have way too many. Do I have a Grand Charm I can reroll? I like that Lightning Wrist Grand Charm. Yeah, I like these. That's why I'm keeping these. They're just big old resistance charms. Yeah, I like this one right here. All res. Probably reroll this, but I don't remember where I got it, so it might be a waste. But I definitely know. Oh. Definitely know. I need to get these gems. I was like, please don't disconnect me again. I'm not doing anything. I don't deserve to get disconnected. I'm not spamming games. There we go. Finally. Getting rid of some of these bad boys. $695,000. Any other areas I like on my sorceress here? Let's see. Traversal, ugh. Oh, I guess I can do Pendle anyway. Not so much Eldritch and Shank because of the cold immunes. I can do Shank, I guess, or Eldritch. I don't remember which one. Do one of them, but the other one, the cold immunes, are a pain in the butt. Pretty bad. All right. Oh, these drops are they're just the worst. It's terrible drops. Finally! Every time I switch, I get the freaking you are a terrible human being. You must wait. Yeah, I like to start off here so you can get the skeleton army going.
I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet. I can't use
And really, the most important thing is the
I can't use this yet.
skeletons, just the plain skeletons, not the mages. The mages are garbage. I just bring them up just for pure numbers, really. They probably hurt more than they help at this point. But I just put them up for more bodies to get in my way, basically. Ooh, bad drops. You know, it's not against the law to give me a good drop on stream. I assure you, game. Like, it'll be okay. So that's elephant. Awesome gold should be. It's four socket, but it's not S. I want an S one. It's not really that great of a base anyway. It's decent. I have it on another character, but I'd rather have a Thresher or something. The requirements for it are a little steep and not that amazing. Die already, jeez. Force for courage. Force! Force on courage. Pure trash. Not a great start. Not a great start. Chest. Ooh, well, thank you. Oh, I'm so tired of being cursed all the time. I swear they're just mad. Like, it's always my necro. They're just mad that I can do it to them. They do it to me too. There's no other explanation for why I get cursed so much. They hate us because they ain't us or something, right?
I can't use this yet.
And having the second monitor makes the stream so much easier. Like, oh my god. Like, all I have to do is just glance over and then all the information I need is over there. And I can see the screen in real time without having to have my laptop open or something. I have to like squint over, like I can see it crystal clear, like right in front of me. It's great. IO again. I ended up saying I wanted that IO, so I will pick it up. Sadly, that's probably the best rune I've gotten in the pits. The pits is aptly named. It really is the pits. Just not getting anything in here. Just not happening. The only drops I get in here are drops from the server. This place sucks. I'm just farming in here for that one day in the far future, sometime hopefully before society collapses, so I will start internet access, where I will actually get a good drop here, because this place is miserable drops. I've gotten much better drops in the ancient tunnels, and even then it's still pretty bad. This is not a good player's one spot for sure. Look at this. Look at these drops. Similar. This is crap. And then this chest, disappointment every time. I'm gonna guess I get 2 blues and a flawless topaz. 3 blues. Yeah, close enough. What's my keys doing? Well, at least I got a grand charm. Wow, guys, that's unnecessarily violent. There we go. 3 IOs. IO.
Good day.
Garbage. Oh, wait, you know what? Let me just make a little... Reroll it for a skiller, even though it's not. I know it's not from the bosses. The world will continue to turn. Everything about this game, like player base, demands that you do it only in the most efficient way. There's no other way to do anything in this game other than the absolute most efficient way. If you do not play at 110% peak efficiency, then you just need to go jump off of a cliff and kill yourself immediately. According to this player base, you cannot do anything that isn't 100% perfect and 100% efficient all the time. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. The player base is not bad, but it is like if you try to sell a grand charm or something, for instance, on the and this is mostly trading, trading, then they'll be like, oh, there's no life on it, so it's only worth like a fucking IO. And then when you put life on it, they're like, oh, it's worth 15 decks. You know, I'm exaggerating, obviously. It's not that bad. Player base, real bad. Or if you say, you know, you got an item, or just you say anything really about anything at all, the way you play this game, if it isn't like perfect, you get like roasted. Really not a welcoming community for new players. Hey, there's more sides. I don't remember what this is, so I'm gonna pick this up. I think this is that Necro one that's like +2 to Necro skills or something like that.
I can't use this yet.
Need a well. Somebody give me a well. My Stony Field? God, every single one is cursed. I swear. Yeah, I'm actually not going to pick up that large charm or that skin. Just not having it right now. Other than what? Then there's the things. Karen stones. Almost sounds like Karen stones. And then like there's a joke there. I don't need to make it. One like that. I like to kill these guys. It's such a densely like packed area. Satisfying as hell to kill them. Even when they drop like fucking pure trash. It's nice. I did get like I think I got a bear in here once. Or a burr, however people pronounce it. They pronounce it in a bunch of different ways. Alright, let's see. I need 3 open slots here, so. Do some quick maths. I swear, if my army doesn't have little flames over their head, then they are just not my army.
Greetings.
Let's see here. Garbage immediately. Oh yeah, let's put this out here. It'd be cool if this was a good item, but it's not. It's yeah, Grim Reaper. This is an exceptional maybe, or it might be normal. Looks like a normal item. I think it's a normal item. It's just not a good item.
Not in town.
All right, cows. In keeping with the theme of disappointment, I'm not expecting much from you. Yeah, today's stream is sponsored by disappointment and predictability. At least I'm not cursed right now. You guys are really putting up a fight. Normal items. Ouch. Take that. Again, those are the kind of items that would be cool if I was like my first character and I just started off, you know, not on the highest difficulty level on a really hard area for new players. It's a shame. A real shame. Cute. That sounds so much cooler than it is when it's really just a shield. It's just like an exceptional shield, I think. But it sounds cool. Weapons manufacturer Borderlands. And I miss Borderlands. Well, kind of. I miss the concept of Borderlands, like the universe. But I don't really miss playing it. The third one, I hate the third one. I played it a lot. I played the first, I think, 2, maybe 3 DLCs on max level. I had like all these legendaries. I was balling, but it's just, they just kept nerfing and changing everything. Like there was like rarely a meta that was just, I don't know. I guess you can say there was metas that stayed, but it was just, it kept changing. It was so tumultuous when you played it. Like, you never knew what was going to happen because the developers kept changing everything. And I'm like, it's great that they're paying attention to the game, but it was like, it was so, like, mercurial. Like, every time I logged in, I didn't know if my build was garbage or not. It was insane. Like, you guys should definitely change stuff that needs to be changed. But if you're the one who puts it in, why are you changing it so much? You know, it's not like the players made these weapons and items. Because the developer would implement a weapon or item, and it would be insanely overpowered, and then they would nerf it to the ground. I'm like, what? And, I mean, you all know why they do it, but it's just a shame that's their development philosophy. That's what killed the game for me. They would release some type of paid content, and then in the paid content would be items that were so vastly superior to the items that were already in the game that you're basically paying to win because the new DLC would have that much better items than in Troll Nest. But and then after, you know, of course, like the streamers and like the big namer gamers or whatever they want to call themselves that would get all the good items first and then make videos about it. And then you would sit there and farm yourself and take weeks to get it. And then when you finally got it, then they would nerf it. That was a cycle of Borderlands. Awful game. It's a shame. I never really thought the other ones were that great, though. Everybody remembers Borderlands 2 super fondly, but I just remember running around in these boring open areas, never getting any legendaries because the drop rates are garbage, and then like just kind of having to do 50,000 DLC stories a billion times in a row because just all these difficulty levels and characters and stuff. It's still a lot of fun, but it was a lot of dumb design choices, like having to save and quit to be boss. I always think that's a dumb thing, save and quit. Like, why can't you just reset the game while you're in it? I don't know of a single RPG where you can just farm an area, right? And then hit a button or go to town or something, and then it resets the area so you don't have to quit. Like, the whole concept of quitting is saving and quitting to farm a boss. I don't know, it's a head scratcher for me. I don't get it. I don't get it and I don't like it. But I'm used to it. But Borderlands, I don't mind it at all in this game. Like, Diablo is fine. There's something about it that just works with Diablo. But in Borderlands, it was just so stupid. Like, I'm not complaining about Diablo. Diablo, it just makes sense. But in Borderlands, it was really, really fucking dumb. And you guys are just, like, I think they're listening to me stream and complain about stuff, and they're mad because they're being so, like, you know, negative when I'm just criticizing stuff, and I think the cows are getting triggered by it. And because they're getting triggered, I think they're refusing to drop anything good. I think that's what's going on. That's my theory. Like, look at this, a razor bow? Does it have rainbow LEDs on it? Get out of here. Talrune? Like, no. 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 Bad cows. I am glad though I'm streaming this because somebody has to see this insane luck here. And when I mean luck, I mean like bad luck. This is really bad. So I'm glad I have it on camera. So maybe 1 year in like the distant future, some like scientists are researching humanity and their proclivity to play random number generator based role playing games, and they see like some kind of digital archive of my stream, and they're like, "Holy shit, this guy's getting like shit on with his RNG." And I'm like, "Hey, so that's what it did. Welcome, scientists. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to my RNG." Like, I don't know what to tell you. That's my luck. Yeah, items found. Little infographic on the top left. Or not even infographic. That text. Yeah, that's got dust on it. Because I haven't added anything to it in a while. Like, somebody give me a Swiffer. It's just collecting dust. Chunky mob I like it. Give me some revives. Oh yeah. Why did none of y'all drop anything? I saw that. Flail would be nice for a Heart of the Oak if I was going for that. Heart of the Oak's not a great room where the Dexter runes are just, as you can see by this entire stream, I haven't gotten a single high room, so not as easy to make as you would be led to believe as a new player. Basically, you need to trade for everything. You're just not going to find anything by yourself. It's the name of the game. Oh, you guys just did some damage on me. At least not in player one, anyway. If you bump the player count or play with a bunch of people, it's a lot. You get a lot more loot. I'll just say that. Doesn't necessarily mean you get better loot. You should get more loot. You can just get a bunch of garbage playing 7. It's possible. It's probable. Yeah, I can't use it. I heard you go.
I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet.
Get out of here, man.
I can't use this yet.
There's something just relaxing about playing as a summoner necro. Just walking around, corpse exploding everything. It's just great. Great gameplay.
I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet.
Identify scroll around here somewhere. No? Let's see if Belt's worth half a damn. Usually a new character while they're leveling. That'll probably be the best item I get in here. Might need to pop up my revive. Revives, mine only last for what, 300 seconds? 180 seconds, so 3 minutes. It's not really that long, so occasionally need to refresh. Kill some more Ds, revive some more Ds.
I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet.
I can't use this yet. I can't use this. Again, only 2-step teleport for sports of size. I'll just say, whatever. If I teleport on him, he will remove me from this plane of existence. Ooh, that was a good corpse explosion. Almost got goosebumps. So good. Caught your asses in 4K. Ooh, I did not realize they were spawning that fast. I can't not paying attention. What? No. In a minute, yeah. In a minute, my love.
Not even death can save you from me.
Go. Kill Diablo and then I'll wrap it up here. There's only so much bad luck you can fit in one video. That was a nice Diablo kill. Oh, and what a perfect way to end the stream. My fourth. I'm gonna pick this up just because this is my fourth one I've gotten in one stream. It's insane. What is this cursed item that I've gotten 4 times now?
What do you need?
Erathas. This is the 4th Erathas I've gotten. I'm gonna do the ultimate disrespect and just drop it on the ground. It doesn't even deserve to be recirculated in a virtual economy here. Absolute, just terrible belt. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this stream up. Try to, like I said, I'm gonna try to stream more now. I got dual monitors going. It's just been me just making excuses not to do it. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up, and I'll see the stream next time later. And I'll talk to you later, bro.